Hello, everybody. What's up? This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, back at it again with another live stream. I want to first give a shout out to the customers of the AfricanSuperstar.com. Much love to those of you shopping and rocking your African Superstar brand items. I've seen several of you lately on Facebook tagging me and everything like that with Black Lover Stay Single or Superstar Collection. Big shout outs to you guys. If you have not head over to my website, please do that. And it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Also, big shout outs to our members only, those of you who support the platform on a monthly basis and get exclusive behind the scenes. You will be getting a video soon because there's behind the scenes today, as you can see, huh? What? Huh? Your girl came out fresh to death. Yes. So there will be behind the scenes for the African Superstar members only. You know, they get exclusive content. Also, big shout outs to the music lovers who, again, new music is coming out soon. So yeah, you know, the African Superstar is on her grind. She's always on task, period. Today, I want to talk about today's price in Africa is not tomorrow's price. Now, this was made a pretty funny meme by DJ Khaled, you know, probably a couple months ago, where he was like, you know, today's price is not tomorrow's price. And that couldn't be any more true in the situation of what's happening right now with inflation all over the world. But that's definitely the case, at least here in Ghana. I don't know how the rest of the continent is being impacted, but I know that the cost of living and, you know, commodities, food, transportation, everything is going up significantly than what it was even just when I first moved here a couple years ago. And that's why I really want to encourage those of you that have interest on a continent and are in position to begin the quest now. You know, there are some people that are on my platform and they talk about they're going to make a move in 5 years and they're going to do this and that in 10 years and they're going to, you know, maybe potentially retire and all that kind of thing. And what I want to just say is it's better for you to begin the process right now, you know, as much as possible. At least just getting your feet wet, at least just getting acclimated to wherever you want to be. If you're in a position to, you know, get your land or start your project or whatever, because the reality is, yeah, we see inflation right now, but these prices may not go down. These prices may continue to escalate. And then what? You know, you think the price is high right now, this time next year, it could be double, triple, you never know. And as prices begin to rise, that might put some of, you know, people out of the running altogether. They may just not be able to do anything altogether. So today's price is not tomorrow's price. This is one of the reasons, obviously, like, you know, I'm doing my music project and I'm striving to do as much as I can. You know, I'm not trying to delay because today's price is not tomorrow's price. And certainly anybody who's already venturing to the continent can see that, you know, as the continent becomes more popular per se to Westerners and the diaspora, more and more people get to traveling here or wanting to move here. Hello, the demand goes up. Yes, the demand goes up. So in other news, I want to tell you guys, obviously you see me all decked out today, huh? What? Special shout outs to my makeup artist, Mr. Gray MUA. He's been my makeup artist for years now here in Accra. Amazing. I love him. Look at the details, huh? Bat. Look at them cheekbones. What? Yes. So I was with my team today. My makeup artist, Gray MUA. Gladys did my hair. Gladys on the beat for Masterpieces Beauty Clinic. This is like a concocted style. I showed her 2 pictures and I was like, okay, this is what I want. I want jumbo Bantu knots, and then I want some, you know, half up, half down. You know, I'm from the 90s, half up, half down. That was one of the things. And she brought it to life with this amazing hairstyle. I'm actually in the process of shooting my next music video, which is for my very first vocal track. What? I sing on it? Yes, not rapping. Called For Every Action There Is a Reaction. So we will be shooting that throughout the weekend. And that will release on New Year's Day along with the entire EP. So there's 6 tracks, including 3 currently unreleased tracks. Yes, all that's coming out New Year's Day. My gift to all of you in the new year. You know what I'm saying? Brand new music, a brand new music video. So you guys can get prepared to get that EP, huh? What? Yes, it will be available on bandcamp.com, which I will leave the link and all that stuff at the appropriate time. But, you know, as I look back like over 2022, I'm like, wow, I did a lot of stuff. And even some of the things that I was doing, you know, was at a price that I'm probably not going to be able to get today. Yes. And in addition to my team, I failed to mention that I had a photo shoot with Joseph Mayer Photography. Yes, you guys know he's, you know, he does my photo shoots. So it was good. I haven't actually seen Joseph since my birthday photo shoot in 2021. Y'all know with the epic pink hair. Yes, that's Joseph Mayer's work. So he actually shot the cover for my upcoming EP. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, yes. So I will actually be with my videographer in the weekend. I'll be back with my makeup artist again. And, you know, we're going to bring you guys an amazing project. I'm very proud of this particular project. For Every Action, There Is a Reaction. It's the title track off of my EP. That's the name of my EP. So, yes, I'm super excited. Thanks, guys, for the compliments. Big shout outs to the family. Go ahead and put the likes up. If you are on the continent, let me know how the cost of living is impacting you. Is it going up in your location? Everybody's talking about it being impacting here in Ghana with the CD depreciation and stuff like that. Matrell has now been in Egypt for a couple years. Has the price of, you know, life in Egypt, you know, skyrocketed or increased, you know, notably? I would love to hear from you guys. But at the end of the day, the truth is that today's price is not tomorrow's price. Those of you guys that are waiting, huh? Those of you guys are procrastinators and you're like, yeah, I just need to do this and I just need to do that. I'm trying to tell you, you need to start today. Start today. Because if you don't, the goal might just get more and more and more and more out of reach. You know, if you are not careful. Big shout outs to y'all with the likes. Okay, good job, family. Good job. It's probably this hair and makeup because y'all just, people like pretty things and pretty people, huh? So when you be decked out, they be all on you. What? Some of y'all don't like my afro. That's not cool. Don't be like that. Matrell on a Mission says prices are definitely going up, but their currency keeps going down, so we still get more for our buck. I mean, I think that's kind of the case for many of us that have access to the foreign currencies. You know, we get to buffer you know, the blow a bit because we're not actually, you know, I mean, Matrell might be earning some of her local money in Cairo because she does a lot of different services. She offers tours and she has some online businesses and things like that. But for me, primarily, I'm not earning CDs currently. I earn dollars and pounds via my website, YouTube, and some dividends off of some investments, huh? But yeah. So, and also obviously when I go to the UK and I work, I earn pounds in that situation too. So, you know, we get a buffer, but I'll tell you what, prices are getting kind of crazy here in Ghana. I've noticed extensively, like how much, like I went out with Monica last week. Big shout outs to Monica. Monica wants to kick it and party, but I haven't been able to because of, you know, I can't go out tonight. I'll spoil my hair before I even shoot my music video. Sorry, Monica. But anyway, we went out the other night and I had a couple drinks and a meal, something that probably used to cost me maybe 100 CDs. I spent well over 200 CDs, you know, and she was like, well, you know, with the currency exchange, it's only a few dollars, but I'm like, bruh, still, you know what I'm saying? Because I do convert my, you know, foreign currencies into CDs. So I put it into my mobile money account and that's how I shop and, you know, live and all that here. So yeah, today's price is not tomorrow's price, guys. Don't wait. Don't wait. You keep on putting it off. You know, by the time you actually get started on it, you're going to need even more money than you think. You know, you've been fooling around for these past couple of years trying to save up that 10K, trying to save up that 50K. With the prices changing, you know, now you might need 75K. You might need 15,000K to do the same things what you could have done a couple years ago with that. You know, and I'm all for planning, but I think there comes a point when you have to, you know, just put your foot on the ground. I think in my case, what I benefited from being here is so invaluable, you know what I mean? And I'm happy that I got started when I got started. This is it right here, Mind, Body, and Soul TV. You know, people are really, really crying here in Ghana for relief because it is a lot. You know, it is a lot for the local people. From what I understand, their salaries are not going up and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, they are just probably expending more of their normal budget and having less money for savings and less expendable money. I definitely could feel like the different vibe here in Ghana this December compared to like last year. Last year, the partying just was like on all December. Right now, people are being mindful of their spending. Their, you know, the chilling is not to the level that it normally is. You can kind of see it. And, you know, I had talked to Sister Yah before I traveled back from the UK, and she was like, yeah, you know, the vibe is kind of dampened here in Ghana because people are on that struggle. But, you know, the thing is, like, it's something that's happening across the world right now. It's not something that's specifically just here in Ghana. I mean, I haven't been to the US this year, but I know in the UK, you know, people are concerned about the future. People are concerned about their finances. They're finding it difficult to have expendable money because the necessities are costing more, such as transportation, food, rent. Utilities in the UK have gone up over 50% in the last year. Some people's gas and electric bills are out of this world, you know, several £100s a month, and it's crazy. Another one that has been, you know, affecting a lot of you guys is the petrol prices. The petrol prices have gone up quite significantly here in Ghana, from what I understand. You know, Sister Yah is a good friend of mine. She drives here, so she's kind of commented on it several times on Facebook. And obviously, people, you know, like Uber drivers, boat drivers. Big shout out. Thanks, Minta, for the compliments. Yes, I'm from a photo shoot today. Huh? What? Yes. Rokoya, thank you so much. Good to see you. Good to see the family in the building. Please make sure you hit the likes, guys. Today's price is not tomorrow's price. You know, if there's something that you want and you're in a position to, you know, springboard, do it now. You wouldn't regret it. You wouldn't regret it because the probability of things going down from here is not really likely, guys. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We don't really know. You know, what's happening here in Ghana, there's really no end in sight that I can see. You know, they're trying to do discussions, but from what I've understood, I mean, I've just seen the CD drop significantly within the last several months. You know, literally, I had something I was trying to do here in Ghana that was going to cost me about £700, probably in the beginning of September. Okay. By the time I had traveled and I had worked a little while and I wanted to settle settle it. When I did the currency conversion, it was less than £500. So from £700 to £500 within 2 months. Now for me, that was good because I saved. But obviously, for those here in Ghana, you know, they're losing that. It's crazy. But, you know, I have to say, guys, and I always say, because I'm just being honest, you know, this is where the diaspora might have a market advantage in some areas, and you need to take that advantage, guys. You need, I mean, I'm just being honest. You need to take that advantage because that might be how you make your come up. You know, that's probably one of the few advantages that we have when we're entering these foreign markets here on the continent. You know, we have many disadvantages. We have a lot of cultural differences. We have a lot of, you know, things to adjust to. So if, for instance, your foreign currency is going to help you get your goals accomplished, but by all means do it. I'm launching my music career from Ghana because I understand this fact. You know, I recently was out in the UK trying to shoot one music video, and it's so expensive that it's taken me months and months and months to get in the position, and we still, you know, it still hasn't been sorted as of now. But at the same token, I've been able to, you know, I'm preparing to shoot my 6th music video in a year's time, basically. Here and on, you know, because I'm able to generate that foreign currency, get the exchange rate and stuff. When I look at some of the expenses, I'm like, I don't know how people here in Ghana can afford this, to be honest. You know, as an independent artist, music videos, studio time, beats, photo shoots, radio promotion. I'm just like, I mean, literally, I've spent thousands of CDs this year. You know, I've spent thousands. I mean, and in my opinion, it's thousands well spent, you know, because I'm very proud of my music career and all the things that are going with it, my music videos and the exposure I've gotten so far. So, but I'm just saying, I mean, a local, it would be much difficult for them to be able to raise, you know, several thousand CDs for one music video, promo on the radio, recording. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. But if you have that advantage, go on. Go on. If me living in the UK, I'm going to do one song a year versus I can record 10 tracks in Ghana. Hello. If you're out in the diaspora and there's things you want to do, you know, and you know that the price in your market is beyond your reach, but you know you can get better services, quality products, whatever done here in Ghana. Hello. Hello. But you got to know that today's price is not tomorrow's price. So don't delay. You know, don't delay. Do it now. Do it now. Big shout outs. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much, Matrellin on Mission, for that super chat. Much love, guys. Make sure that you like the stream. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and check out some of these comments here. I did ask, wherever you are, you know, how are the prices going there? Because obviously Ghanaians are all like, oh my God, the economy is crazy, which it is, but the reality is it's hitting everybody across the world. You know, I just came from the UK. In my opinion, the cost of living in UK is insane. I was spending so much money just on transportation, you know, food. You know, fortunately, I had a really good deal of accommodation with Nunu. Shout outs to Nunu. But, you know, I struggled with accommodation for the better part of this year in the UK. I mean, I spent, again, several £1,000s just, you know, traveling back and forth to the UK, housing, transportation, you know, whatever. It's crazy. So it's not just here in Ghana or not just in America or not just in the UK. Everybody's experiencing it. Big shout outs to the African Superstar family. Mind, Body, and Soul TV says prices are slowly dropping in the US. Matrell on a Mission says it's so tight in the US, companies are not even decorating for the holidays. They can't even motivate people to shop. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to get people to spend money, you know, frivolously when they are worried about their housing, worried about their utility bills, worried about petrol, you know, stuff like that, because you kind of got to be in the right frame of mind to just blow money, if you're honest. You know what I mean? If you struggle life, it's hard to blow money, you know, because you're just like, oh my gosh. And then you think about it, and you're like, yeah, I could spend the rent on a pair of shoes. I could buy that new handbag, but then maybe I'll get put out and that might not be worth it. Now, there's still going to be some people that do it. And y'all might have them people in your family. They're going to be calling you up like, hey, cuz, can I get $500 for my rent? Hey, cuz, my car's about to get repoed. Can you pay my note this month? You know, we all know them kind of people, but reasonable people is going to be like, okay, I'm not going to buy the handbag because it's going to cut into my rent money. I can't do it this month. You know, so what's up, Nee Amu? I see you there. Big shout outs. Nee says most prices do not go down anywhere in the world. I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't really seen a lot of prices going down in my lifetime. Okay. I've seen prices going up. And I've heard stories from my parents and my grandparents and them about how things used to be this price and used to be that price. Shout outs to the ladies in the US, okay? Big shout outs to the ladies in the US. If you can empathize with what I'm about to say, go ahead and put a number 1. The last time I went to the US, which was October of 2021, I went to the nail salon, okay? The nail salon that I always used to go to in Columbus, because see, I'm one of them girls. The hands and feet, it's kind of just a part of me, all right? Like Michael Jackson. So I'm always in the nail salons, no matter where I am, UK, Ghana, or US. So I went to my, resident nail salon, very close to my parents' house. And I didn't even ask. I didn't even think about the price list or anything like that. Okay. Same services I always get. Okay. Gel manicure, huh? Y'all see my sparkly nails? Oh, y'all can't really see them. Can y'all see them yeah. Sparkly nails, huh? This is a video shoot, photo shoot action. So I went in there and I said, let me get a gel manicure and let me get a pedicure, okay? And I didn't even get the deluxe pedicure. You can get the deluxe pedicure with the little towel wrap and the extra, sea salt rub and all that. I just got the, the normal pedicure. I promise you guys not. When that bill came, it was $95. And I was like, oh my God, because hands and feet used to be at least 50, And that was if you did a little, like if I got this, little jewels, that was like a design. Because I used to always get my nails designed in the US and blah, blah, blah. So it would be maybe at the absolute most, maybe 55, 60, dollars at, okay. But it was 95. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I used to go to the nail salon every 2 weeks when I was living and working in the US. $50 every 2 weeks, you're going to spend that money. You would spend it probably anyway. Okay? So you could just be like, you could just say, yeah, it's not that much money. I really want to do it. I work. You could justify $50. $100 every 2 weeks on nails, that's $200 a month, fam. That's a lot to be saying. Like, just excusing away. The prices, I've seen them go up, but I haven't seen them go down. The only thing I ever used to see go down, and it's a fluctuation. It's not even go down. It's the petrol. I think they like to play with that. Like they like to play with our psyche with the petrol prices, because we never know when it's going to go up. We never know when it's going to go down, or whatever. But that's the only thing. Everything else. From cell phones, I remember my first cell phone was like it was a little Samsung Flip. Okay, I got it on my 16th birthday. My then boyfriend bought me the phone because he used to work at the cell phone shop. Big shout out to Justin. He bought me a cell phone for my 16th birthday. And that phone was probably like $50, something like that. Plus you get the little prepaid cards. Again, you can put that into your budget. Cell phones are now thousands. Some cell phones are thousands of pounds, hundreds of pounds, not to mention your usage every month. My UK phone is about almost 45 pounds a month I pay. That's for you guys that shop at AfricanSuperstar.com. Huh? I'm official. I still got my UK number operable. Okay, just in case any customer service situations. Hello. So, Niamu, you had me talking on that. Big shout outs to the family. My Body and Soul TV said they were price gouging So now they're probably just balancing it out. But it's still probably more than it was, you know, this time last year, real talk. They shot us to Motrel on a Mission. Y'all should get motivated by Motrel on a Mission and go ahead and send some support super chats in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Motrel on a Mission, for that super chat. What's up? What's up? Sweet Tea says energy prices are high in England. Yeah, I did talk about that. I know that the heating, you know, and if you live in the UK or you ever visited the UK, you know that it's cold. It's cold basically the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So if they increase heating utilities, it's crazy because you'll be using it a lot. You know, now in America, you know, you have a harsh winter, but you also have usually hot summers and stuff. So there's a little bit of reprieve. In England, you'll be using your heating all year long sometimes, you know? So that's been a huge issue. It's been all over like the news houses and stuff like that in the UK, people's utilities. I know when I was with Nunu in the UK, you know, we were noticing how fast we had to top up the heating and the electric and all that stuff, because it would just, I mean, you know, you put the same amount, but it doesn't last the way that it used to. So it's crazy. Big shout outs to the family. Thank you for being here. Fuel is down. See, that's what I'm talking about. Mind, body, and soul said fuel is down. That's that psychological stuff they do. Okay, because they be, and matter of fact, the US even has a pipeline, which means they could be drilling and providing their own petrol, which would totally drop it down because they wouldn't have to do any importation. But see, they like, I don't know why, but they like it. They like it because I would think any nation that has oil would be like, okay, let's go ahead and provide it for our own people. But there's obviously politics behind it, and I don't know. What's up, I Am African? I'm African says, you're right. Cost of living is high everywhere in the world currently. Of course, some countries are more affected in Africa. Obviously, I mean, I think that obviously, I personally believe, okay, this is just the thoughts and the opinions of the African superstar. You may not agree with me, but I believe that because of the fanfare surrounding Ghana, you know, and Ghana kind of being a focal point on the continent, that they're doing a little bit extra stuff to kind of deter people from coming here and wanting to do business here and all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, last December, it was the vaccine, okay? Ghana was one of the few, if not the only country that was requiring it at that point when things were kind of calming down. And obviously, we don't have a high rate of COVID here. But it was right ahead of our huge tourist season, which is December. So a lot of, you know, the people come, a lot of the Ghanaians that are in the world come back home at that time. They brought the vaccine. Now this year, conveniently, we're having this issue with the economy. And obviously it makes foreign, you know, people outside think, well, do I really want to go there? You know, this kind of stuff. And so I obviously, I mean, you know, people will say conspiracy theorists, but a lot of these things is so legit. So I think that there's a, you know, there's some motivation behind why Ghana is in these situations that it's in. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tony Africa? Please, guys, hit the likes if you are in the building. Let me know. Let me know. What's up? What's up? What's up? Big shout outs. What's up, Joyce? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Big shout outs. Kimla says, yeah, we have plenty of oil in Texas. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, whatever you could provide for yourself is always going to put you at an advantage than importing or being dependent on someone else. I just don't get it. You know, and with all the drama relative to oil, you know, we've had wars, you know, there's been terrorism linked to it and all this stuff. And relations are strained with the Middle East, which is where we get a lot of oil. And I mean, you know, you have Nigeria, who has a lot of oil reserves. Provide for yourself, guys. This is just a rule of thumb across the board. Okay, even in your personal businesses, family, you know, challenge yourself to be as much as a resource as possible. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do on your own, you know, to facilitate your own needs. And it's better. It's better to be self-sufficient because unfortunately, the world we live in, people see that dependence as like a way to exploit you, you know? So let's say me and Kim, we live in the same neighborhood, okay? And we carpool to work. I got the car, she rides with me, okay? And we work at a warehouse because y'all know I work at a warehouse. I be working at warehouses. So let's say we work at a warehouse. I don't know. Let's say we work at the Costco warehouse in Texas or the Amazon warehouse together. Now, if you ever been to Texas, you know it's a place you got to drive to get around because it's a big state. There's a lot of driving. You know, I went to Houston and I just remember being in the car all the time. Okay. Because it was just like there was no corner store around the corner. It was for real. I know doing Shayna, look, she's feeling it. Yeah, this is for my new music video, huh? Anyway, so me and Kim, we carpool to work. She gives me, I don't know, $25 a week, okay, for petrol. That's probably pretty good. I don't drive in the U.S. I don't really know. Back in the days, $27 used to fill up my Nissan Sentra. Back 2016, 17. I don't know right now. So let's say Kim was like, you know what? I'm going to fill your tank every week because of the transportation. Now I start getting greedy and I'm like, yeah, you know what? She gives me $25. She can give me $35. Okay. Now Kim was like, damn, that's an extra, you know, 40, 50 bucks a month for transportation. Okay. But she's like, Gina's my girl. Plus I need it. You know what I'm saying? I can't get the bus there. I can't walk there. I really don't have no option. Okay. So she goes ahead and starts paying that 35. So then the next month I'm like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's getting into December. I'm like, oh, I need that extra money for, you know, shopping. So Kim, like, I know, sorry, petrol's up. So I'm actually going to need $45 a week from you now. You see what I'm saying? Now, if Kimla has her own car, her own means of transportation, she's in a better position because she's not going to be, you know, relegated to me trying to change the weekly amount of petrol. But because I'm the one who has the car and she depends on me to get to work, when I gouge her, she got to take it or find another way. So that's why it's best to be self-sufficient. And I don't understand why all these countries don't just use their own resources. You know, it's okay to have some imports and it's okay to have like global trade and stuff. But when you have your own resources that you begin to import from other nations, it doesn't really make sense now, does it? Now, in the UK, for instance, it's a cold climate. You know, there's a lot of rain and, you know, chilly weather and stuff. There's a lot of food agriculturally they can't raise. You know, they need food from South America, Africa, you know, some things come from like Florida, you know, a lot of fruits and all that kind of thing. Okay, now that makes sense to import because you can't grow it on your own land. But you got oil in your backyard, but you're importing it from another country. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Ghana doesn't make sense. We have all this agriculture land that we can be growing a lot of foods and we're importing them. And imports are always more expensive. You got import tax, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. But I have moved on from the original topic. The original topic is today's price is not tomorrow's price. I'm talking about inflation in the world, and I'm talking about you implementing your game plan. Do it as soon as you can. Trust me. There's nobody who probably invested in Ghana about 10 years ago that says, damn, I got those low prices back then. I want to pay today's price. No, everybody wants to get in low and sell high. How can you sell high if you don't get in low? You know, I can tell you, for instance, if Ghana is the place that you're interested in, get in now. Get in as soon as you can. Big shout outs to the family. I know. I came up with this hairstyle myself, guys. Came up with this myself. I was like, I want some Bantu knots because I always want to look African, or, you know, have some kind of, you know, African unique kind of hairstyles that they can't do. What? Bantu knots is going hard. The gray, this one is compliments of Gladys, my hairdresser, because y'all know for my birthday, she suggested gray twisties for my Kente photo shoot. And then I was like, oh, this will be hot. Plus my dress, Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see that cover. Y'all gonna know I'm in business. Y'all gonna see that music video. And y'all gonna be like, damn. The new track is called For Every Action, There Is a Reaction. Big shout outs. Thanks, guys, for the like count. I appreciate it. Big Jarena Star, thank you so much for the compliments, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to do my thug thizzle. Today's price is not tomorrow's price. That's why I'm in these studios, recording music, shooting music videos. I'm trying to get in there when I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get I'm trying to get in there when I can. Big shout outs to you guys. That's what I wanted to talk about today. I had this on a list to talk about a few days ago, you know, but I've been really busy, obviously, preparing for my photo shoot today and my music video. We're going to begin shooting it on Sunday. Yes. So originally it was supposed to be getting shot tonight and tomorrow, but I'll give you some of the behind the scenes for my members only of the, you know, it's always something. So yeah, but that's what it is. And again, special shout outs to my team, Joseph Mayer Photography, Great MUA on the makeup, Gladys from Masterpieces Beauty Clinic. Yes, ONAB Studios, my videographer. My team is amazing here in Ghana. They make creating music and music videos such a lovely process because they alleviate a lot of the pressure and stress from me. So I did just want to take a moment out and acknowledge them. Big shout outs also to the customers at AfricanSuperstar.com, our members only. I appreciate you guys. Hey, if you're not yet subscribed, let's go ahead and subscribe so we can ride into the new year together. I'm going to kick off the new year with a brand new EP. For those of you guys don't know, that stands for extended play, So it's kind of like a little mini album. It has 6 tracks and it's called For Every Action, There Is a Reaction. So 3 of the tracks you guys have already heard: Liar, 2022, Heartbreak Wednesday, and Come Chill With Me. All 3 of those tracks are going to be on there. And then there's going to be 3 unreleased tracks, The title track, For Every Action, There's a Reaction, Shades, and I Deserve. So the EP is really dope. I'm very proud of it. And the new tracks I'm bringing out are all vocal tracks, That means I'm singing. Yes, I'm singing. Because I don't want to be pigeonholed into one genre. I do a lot of stuff. So I have the rapping, I have the freestyles, and now I'm going to come out with some vocal tracks. So big shout outs to you guys. Thank you so much for your time on this episode. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.